All right, here we are with Otis, the 1995 FZJ80. And I just finished doing quite the build out on this. So this is a triple locked 170,000 mile Land Cruiser. So on the front you can see I got the AOE armor, the bar. That's US built, that's thicker steel than the ARB, so I love that bar. And some aftermarket lights to give it a newer look. And then the LP9s from Baja Designs. One's a spot, one's a flood. So we'll just look at the armor first, and then I'll get into the suspension that we did on this truck. And the noise in the background is Cars and Coffee in San Clemente, biggest car show in California, or probably in the US. Lots of cars in Southern Cal show up to this. All right, Prinsu roof rack up top with lots of extra bars. As you know, you have to buy extra bars for that. And then got the slee rear bumper. So clean fit where they have that gap. You just have to cut a bit of your rear fender. So that slee is my favorite of all bars, and this is the one that's tubular. So what I like about the tubular bar is this truck is, you know, got round fender flares. The new one in 2021 or 2020 is now square, so the ladder is flat metal. It's a little bit more versatile for putting equipment on, but it's more suited for the newer 200 series. And I guess they're cutting costs by building the same ladder. To me, the round ladder is the right way to go on a, you know, curvy body. So we got the slee built, and then got sliders each side. That came with the truck when I got it. Oh yeah, and one of the most important things is this little guy right here. So as people who know that are shopping for a Land Cruiser 80 series, that's the triple lock, electronic lockers. All right, one thing I like about this truck too, when I got it, it's the gray interior. So that's pretty darn rare to have a Moonglow Pearl with gray. Up top, custom fitted a roof rack light bar. So I cut into that bar a little lower for this to fit. Also, one of the key caveats, some people will say, hey man, you got 35s on there, why don't you go 37s? Well, I wanted this to fit in my garage, and it barely does by about a 1/4 inch, hits that rubber strip. So that's for one. And for two, I didn't want to re-gear. I wanted to keep it the same gears, and this with 35s in, you know, ocean level Southern California drives great. Okay, on to the suspension. So have an old man emu stabilizer bar. Some people are going to say that's a funky looking yellow. It's because I wrapped it. All right, and then if you see in the suspension up top, so it's got the icon, not that icon, that one. If you see inside the coil, so that's hydraulic bump stops. And this is the icon stage 3 adjustable reservoirs. Same thing, I kind of just give it my personal touch. It was just silver. I wanted to give it some color, so I put a metallic yellow on that. So on the front and back also have the Wits and sway bar mounts. Let's see if I can get a shot of that. So there we go. The Wits end, it's that deal right there. And then a Delta Panhard rod lifter. So if you see my Panhard rod in most lifted Land Cruisers, that is on a major angle. In this case, it's flat. So that keeps the little wiggle in the rear from happening. And then if I can get back up here, got the tow hitch bar. So that to me stabilizes the back a little bit more. Almost like a sway bar, connects side to side, bolts in. And that's what's beautiful about the slee. If anybody's looking at bumper solutions, there's also the 4x4 labs, which I dig the 4x4 labs too. But with the 4x4 labs, let's get the camera going. There we go. The 4x4 labs, you got to cut your cross member. So with the slee, you actually just put that right on. And these rear lights, that's the Yoda Tech, connects right into your little bumpers for your rear tailgate. And it's actually an antenna, or it could be a light mount. I use it for the light. I just haven't dialed these in yet. I'm going to put it in with my reverse light, and then this has a cool amber red, so I'll tie that into my parking. One thing I was considering is changing the wheels, but you know, there's something to be said about keeping it an original, and these wheels are in great shape. As you know, these can get worn. These are all machined and they're dirty right now, but the camera picks that up. You can see that nice machine lip. It looks good. All right, what else? Something also to clean up the dash. You could always go double din. So that's what we got here. That makes it nice. I do have the cup holder. Where is it? I just have to install it. So this is kind of the go-to. There we go. Because for some reason in Japan, they're like, oh, no one drinks? Let's not put a cup holder. They just give you this little deal right there. So to me, that's the go-to cup holder. All right, what else? Switches mounted here. I didn't do any re-gearing, as I mentioned. As far as other gear, I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff, but if you tune into the channel, I post videos on Land Cruisers, on 70 series, 40. I've got the green machine. Oh yeah, these are the Demon 2.0 hooks, D hooks, which I liked. But there you have it. So we're gonna head into the car show now, have some fun, look at some other rigs, sports cars. You get a little bit of everything here at the Cars and Coffee in Southern Cal at the outlet malls in San Clemente. Good old slee. But all right, subscribe. You'll see this thing in action. So I don't just make the trucks look pretty. I take these off-road. So you'll see the FJ40, you'll see a 62, my 80, my 200 series, and now my new Godzilla, the HZJ73 diesel, which is a hoot. I'll do a comparison between that one and this one here soon. And that's my